requires that you have attend this function, which shall begin in 5 minutes. It is very important that you turn off your phones, or you will make the master very angry. He does not like to get up. So please make sure your phones are switched off and enjoy the show.
Michael Rennie was there the day the earth stood still, but he told us where we stand. And Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Bill Raines was the invisible man. And then something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a celluloid jam. They were the deadly paste that came from outer space. And this is how the message ran. Science fiction, double feature. Dr. X-Men, build a creature. See androids fighting with Brad and Janet, and Francis stars in Forbidden Planet. At the late night double feature picture show. In the late night double feature picture show in the back row. At the late night double feature picture show.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey. It seemed a fairly ordinary night when Brad Majors and his fiancée Janet Weiss, who had paid a trip to Vietnam for a friend's wedding and decided to include a bit of backpacking, went out to visit me, Dr. Everett Scott, ex-tutor and now friend to both of them. It's true, there were dark storm clouds, heavy, black and pendulous, in the direction toward which they were driving. Well, they were not going to let a storm spoil the events of their evening. It was a night out we were to remember for a very long time.
Oh, darn, Janet.
Oh, what was that bang?
We seem to have had a blowout in the front tyre.
Oh,
You'd better stay here while I go for help.
but where will you go? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Why, look! There's a castle right there. Maybe they have a telephone I might use.
I'm coming with you.
Oh, it's all right, Janet.
Oh, Brad, let's go back. I'm cold and I'm frightened.
Just a moment, Janet. They may have a telephone.
Hello?
Two pieces.
Hello?
All except Eddie.
Two pieces.
Hello?
All except Eddie.
Two pieces.
Oh, Brad, wasn't it wonderful? Didn't Betty look radiantly beautiful? Oh, I can hardly believe it. Just an hour ago, she was plain old Betty Monroe, and now she's Mrs. Ralph Hapshat.
Yes, Janet. Ralph is a lucky guy.
Yes, Brad.
And everybody knows Betty's a great little cook.
Yes, Brad.
Why? Ralph himself will be in line for promotion in a year or two.
Yes.
Hey, Janet.
Yes, Brad?
I've got something to say.
Yes.
I really loved the skillful way that you beat the other girls to the bride's bouquet. The river was deep, but I swam it. The future is ours, so let's plan it. So please, don't tell me to can it. So I've one thing to say, and that's damn it, Janet, I love you. The road was long, but I ran it. There's a fire in my heart, and you fan it. If there's one fool for you, then I am it. So I've one thing to say, and that's damn it, Janet, I love you. Here's the ring to prove that I'm no joker. There's 3 ways that love can grow. That's good, bad, or mediocre. Janet, I love you so.
Oh, it's nicer than Betty Monroe had. Now we're engaged and I'm so glad that you met Mom and you know Dad. I've one thing to say and that's Brad, I'm mad for you too. Oh, Brad!
Oh, damn it!
I'm mad
Oh, Janet.
for you.
No.
There's one thing left to do.
And that's go see the man who began it. When we met in science exam, it made me give you the eye, but then panic. So I've one thing to say, and that's Janet, Janet, I love you. Damn it, Janet.
Oh, Brad, I'm mad.
Damn it, Janet. I love
you.
I love you, baby. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi there. Look, we're in a bit of a spot, I wonder. Could you help us? Our motorbike is broken down outside. You don't have a telephone we might use?
You what?
Yes, the rain has been very heavy.
Yes.
Yes. I think I better close the door. Wait here!
Excuse me?
And so, after braving the inclement weather and some not too little time, it seemed that fortune had smiled on Brad and Janet, and that they had found the assistance that their plight required. Or had they? There was certainly something about this house that made them both uneasy. But if they were to reach my house that evening, they would have to put aside such feelings and take advantage of whatever help was offered.
Oh, Brad, what sort of place is this? I'm frightened.
It's probably some sort of weird brunching lodge for rich expats. But you're shivering.
Yes, I'm wet.
Look, feel this. Take off your sweater and dry it over here. Come on. I'll keep a lookout for the undertaker. For God's sake, keep a grip on yourself, Janet. I'm here. There's nothing to worry about.
Here, Brad, here.
Oh, God. I'm going to catch a cold.
You.
Get it over there, will you?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right, Janet. Oh, excuse me. Hi. Look, if we could just use your phone, we'd move right along. I'm sure you've got a lot of things to do and a great evening planned.
Oh, yes. You have arrived on a rather special night. The master, he's having one of his affairs.
Lucky old him.
He's lucky. I'm lucky. You're lucky. We're all lucky.
All except Eddie.
Eddie?
The delivery boy.
His delivery wasn't good enough.
The master only wanted the boy to better his position.
Well, that's very commendable.
Yes, yes. It seems only yesterday since he went.
Where?
To pieces.
It's something. Time is fleeting madness. Takes its toll. Listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control. I remember during the time war. Everybody be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
With your hands on your hips.
And bring your knees in tight. But it's a pelvic thrust. That really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy creamy. So you can't see. No, not at all. In another dimension. Before your risky intention. Well secluded. With just a bit of a mind flip, you're there in the time slip, and nothing can ever be the same. A special sensation, like your hallucination. Let's do time warp again. Let's do time warp again.
Well, I was walking down the street just half a thing when this makeup guy gave me an emo wing. It shook me up, it took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the time was hard. He stared at me and I felt ashamed. Time and nothing ever would again.
Let's do time warp again. Let's do time warp again.
Just jump to the left. Put your hands on your hips.
Let's do time warp again. Let's do time warp again.
Say something, Brad.
Say, do you guys know the shuffle? You know, the Melbourne Shuffle. It's like the Running Man, but you kind of bring your knees up a bit higher in front more.
Let's get out of here, Brad. It seems so unhealthy here. I want to go.
We can't go anywhere until I get to a phone.
This isn't the British Embassy, Brad.
They're probably foreigners with ways different to our own. They may do some more folk dancing.
Look, I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm just plain scared.
I'm here, Janet. There's nothing to worry about.
how'd you do? I see you've met my faithful handyman. He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the Candyman. Ha! Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Let me show you around, maybe play you a sound. You both look like you're pretty groovy. Or if you want something visual that's not too abysmal, we could take in an old Bruce Lee movie.
Look, I'm glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry. We'll just say where we are and then they'll send a car. We don't want to be any worry.
Well, you got caught with a flat wheel. How about that? Well, babies, don't you panic. By the light of the night, it'll all be alright. I'll get you a satanic mechanic. I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Sweet transvestite.
From transsexual Transylvania. Oh, why don't you stay for the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession. I've been making a man with blonde hair and a tan, and he's good for relieving my tension. I'm just a sweet transvestite. From transsexual Transylvania. Hit it! Yeah, I'm just a sweet transvestite. From transsexual Transylvania. Son, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I see you shiver. Anticipation. But maybe the rain, isn't really to blame. So I'll remove the cause, thank you, but not the symptom.
It's all right, Janet. I think everything's going to be all right. We'll just play along for now and pull out the aces when the time is right.
This is no time for card tricks, Brad. Are you sure we'll be all right? No.
I'm sure, Janet. Hi there. Brad Majors. And this is Janet Weiss, my fiancée. You are?
You're very lucky to be invited up to Frank's laboratory. Some people would give their right arm for that.
People like you, maybe.
I've seen it.
Is Frank your husband?
The master is not yet married. No, I think will ever be. Follow me.
Unlock a mind, unmind a lock. It's the same as the beginning of the end. Do you follow?
No.
It's an anagram, Janet.
I wonder, may I offer you something refreshing?
No.
No, you're right. I won't. How delightful to have fresh faces around. Magenta! Columbia? Go and assist Riffraff. I will entertain...
Brad Majors.
Brad Majors.
And this is my fiancée, Janet Weiss.
Weiss.
Enchanted.
Weiss.
Enchanted, how nice. And what charming underclothes you both have. But here, put these on. They'll make you feel less vulnerable. We don't often receive visitors here, let alone show them hospitality.
Hospitality? All we wanted was to use your phone. A reasonable request, which you have chosen to ignore.
Don't be ungrateful, Brad.
Ungrateful?
Oh, how forceful you are, Brad. Such a perfect example of manhood. So dominant. You must be very proud, Janet.
Yes.
Tell me, Brad, do you have any more tattoos?
Certainly not.
Oh, well. What about you?
Everything is in readiness, Master. We merely await for you to give the word.
Tonight, Brad and Janet, you are to witness a new breakthrough in biochemical research, and paradise is to be mine.
How wonderful for you.
Yes, it was strange the way it happened. One of those quirks of fate, really. One of those moments when everything looks black. Your back is against the wall, you panic, you're trapped. There's no way out. And even if there was, it would probably be a one-way ticket to the bottom of the bay. And then you get a break. All the pieces seem to fit into place. Oh, what a sucker you'd been. What a fool. The answer was there all this time. It just took a small accident to make it happen. Yes, an accident. That's how I discovered the secret. That elusive ingredient. That spark that is the breath of life. Yes, I have that knowledge. I hold the key to life itself. You see, Brad and Janet, you are fortunate, for tonight is the night my beautiful creature is destined to be born. Throw open the switches on the sonic oscillator and step up the reactor power and put 3 more points.
Brad?
It's all right, Janet.
Balls!
Brad?
It's all right, Janet.
Tubes!
Brad?
It's, all right, Janet.
Oh, crimps. Rocket. Well, really, that's no way to behave on your first day out.
Nobody's perfect, but I do think you made a pretty good job of the bodywork.
Didn't I? You are the result of many hours of toil. And now, my beautiful creature, you're ready for the ultimate test.
Oh dear.
But first, meet the family. Well, Riffraff, what do you think?
Is a credit to my genius, Master.
Magenta.
A triumph of the will.
Oh. What do you think, Columbia?
He's okay.
Okay? I think we can do better than that. Wow, Brad and Janet. What do you think?
I don't like men with too many muscles.
I didn't make him for you. He carries the Arnold Schwarzenegger seal of approval. Maestro! Any moment now. A weakling weighing 98 pounds will get sand in his face when he's kicked to the ground. And soon in the gym, with a determined chin, the sweat from his pores as he works for his cause will make him glisten and gleam. And with massage and just a little bit of steam, he'll be pink, but quite clean. He'll be a strong man. Oh, honey. He'll eat nutritious, high protein and swallow raw eggs. Try to build up his shoulders, his chest, arms, and legs. Such an effort if he only knew of my plan. When in just 7 days I can make you a man. He'll do press-ups and chin-ups, do the snatch, clean, and jerk. He thinks dynamic tension must be hard work. Such strenuous living I just don't understand. When in just 7 days I can make you a man. Oh, Rocky.
Whatever happened to Saturday night when you dressed up sharp and you felt alright? It don't seem the same since cosmic light came into my life. I thought it was divine. I used to go for a ride with a chick who'd go and listen to the music on the radio. A saxophone was blowing on the rock and roll show. Declines in the backseat, we really had a good time. Up until they blessed my soul, I really love that rock and roll. Up until they blessed my soul, I really love that rock and roll. Up until they blessed my soul, I really love that rock and roll. Up until they blessed my soul, I really love that rock and roll. My head used to swim from the perfume I smelled. My hands kind of fumbled with her white plastic belt. I'd taste her baby pink lipstick and that's when I'd melt. She'd whisper in my ear tonight she really was mine. Get back in front, put some hair oil on body. Holly would sing in this very last song. With your arms around your girl, you tried to sing along. It felt pretty good, oh, really had a good time. Up until they bless my soul, I really love that rock and roll. Up until they bless my soul, I really love that rock and roll. Up until they bless my soul, I really love that rock and roll. Up until they bless my soul, love that rock and roll.
Hello, Eddie. Over there. I really love that rock and roll. I could do ever like my soul. I really love that rock and roll. Oh, shit. One from the vaults. Oh, Columbia. Oh. A certain naive charm, but no muscle. We had a mental relationship.
Welcome back, Ho Chi Minh City. Now, do pay attention. There are some who believe that life is but an illusion, and reality as we know it is just a figment of our imagination. If this is so, then Brad and Janet are perfectly safe. But then there are others who have a far more physical philosophy, who would stop at nothing to satisfy their base desires. It could be that Brad and Janet are among those who hold the devil's reins.
Yes, my darling, but what if we...
It's all right, Janet. Everything's going to be all right.
I hope so, my darling. I'm so proud. You!
I'm afraid so, Janet. But wasn't it nice?
You beast! You monster! What have you done with Brad?
Why, nothing. Why do you think I should?
You tricked me. I wouldn't have. Never. Oh, my God, never.
I know. But it wasn't all bad, was it? Not even really half bad. In fact, I think perhaps you found the whole thing quite pleasurable. So soft, so sensual.
No, stop. I mean, help. Brad!
Oh, shh. Brad's probably asleep by now. Do you want him to see you like this?
Like this? Like how?
Like this!
It's your fault. You're to blame. I was saving myself.
Oh, well, I'm sure you're not spent yet. And it was an enjoyable experience, was it not? You liked it, didn't you? There's no crime in giving yourself over to pleasure, is there? We could try for an action replay. Oh, Janet, you've wasted so much time already. Brad needn't know. I won't tell him.
Are you sure you won't tell him? No! Oh, Brad, yes. Yes, my darling,
It's
but...
all right, Janet.
I hope
Everything's
so, my
going to be, all right.
Oh, I hope so, my darling.
Oh, you! I'm afraid so, Brad. But wasn't it nice?
You fiend! You scoundrel! What have you done with Janet?
Oh, nothing. Why do you think I should?
You tricked me. I wouldn't have. I've never. Oh, my God, never!
I know. But it wasn't all bad, was it? Not really even half bad. In fact, I think perhaps you found the whole thing quite pleasurable. So soft, so sensual.
Help. No, stop, I mean... Janet?
Oh, shh! Janet's probably asleep by now. Do you want her to see you like this?
Like this? Like how?
Like this.
It's your fault. You're to blame. I thought this was the real thing.
Oh, come on, Brad! Admit it! It was an enjoyable experience, was it not? You liked it, didn't you? There's no crime in giving yourself over to pleasure, is there? We could try for an action replay. Oh, Brad, you've wasted so much time already. Janet needn't know. I won't tell her.
Are you, sure you, won't tell her?
Master! The laboratory is empty. Rocky has vanished. The new playmate is loose and somewhere in the castle.
Oh, wow. Oh, what a... just a moment.
Yeah.
Coming.
Where's Brad? Where's anybody? Oh, if only we hadn't made this journey. If only the bike hadn't broken down. If only we were amongst friends or sane persons.
If and only. Two small words that kept repeating themselves again and again in Janet's thoughts. But it was too late to go back now. It was as if she were riding a giant tidal wave. It would be folly to fight against it. Her only chance was to ride it out, adapt, and perhaps even survive.
Oh! Hey. Oh, it's you. Oh, I was trying to hide from my creator and his minions. They scare me. I keep thinking about Eddie. Something's not right here. I get a sense of foreboding.
It's all like some terrible dream.
Is it true? You don't like a man with too many muscles?
Well...
Are you wearing lip gloss?
I'm engaged to Brad. Just the same as Betty Monroe was to Ralph Hapshat. But Frank's kisses overwhelmed me with an ecstasy I had never dreamed of before. Hot, burning kisses. I could see Brad's face before me, and my mind screamed no, but my lips were hungry. Too hungry. I wanted to be loved, and loved completely. Oh, Brad, how could I have done this to you?
This room, it's like a womb to me.
Yes, see, you've come here for one thing. Security. Where's Brad? What have they done with him?
Janet's feelings ran wild as she frantically manipulated the selector switch on the monitor. The screen threw up images of empty rooms and corridors. Finally, she stopped on Frank's bedroom. Oh!
You can't rely on anyone.
Oh, Brad. How could you?
If one is suffering from the pangs of remorse for a sexual indiscretion, then it would seem logical that the transgressor would feel sympathetic toward a loved one caught committing a similar misdemeanor. But emotion is a powerful and irrational master, and from what Janet witnessed on the screen, there seemed little doubt that she was indeed its slave.
I was feeling done in, couldn't win. I'd only ever kissed before. I thought there's no use getting into heavy petting. It only leads to trouble and seat wetting. Now what I want to know is how to go. I've tasted blood and I want more. No resistance. I'm going to see the distance. I've got an itch to scratch. I need assistance. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty. Hear me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. And if anything grows when you go up and rub you down, 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 and that's attraction. You need a helping hand, and I need action. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty. Hear me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty. Chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty. Hear me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. 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 Oh, creature of the night. Creature of the night.
Mercy, master, mercy. How did it happen? I understood you were to be watching.
I was only away for a moment, master.
Oh, see if you can find him on the monitor. Oh, Magenta. Oh, Rocky. Oh, Rocky.
I've located him, master. In the female's quarter.
Oh, Rocky. Janet. Oh, I think I'm going to
Faint.
Oh, master. Oh.
Quickly.
Master.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still going to faint.
Go on. Master.
How maudlin. How pathetic. Your baggage has dared to defile my beautiful creature. Oh, Rocky, how could you?
Master, we have a visitor.
Oh, shit.
Great Scott! Scotty! Dr. Everett Scott!
Do you know this earthling?
This person?
Well, yes, I do. He's an old friend of mine.
I see. So this wasn't simply a chance meeting. You came here with a purpose.
That's not true. My bike broke down, I told you.
I know what you told me, Brad! Whew. But this Dr. Everett Scott, his name is not unknown to me.
Well, he was a science teacher at Ishmik.
Indeed. And now he works undercover, doesn't he, Brad? He's attached to the Bureau for the investigation of that which you call UFOs. That's right. Isn't it, Brad?
Well, he might be. I don't know.
Master, the intruder is entering the building.
He's in the Zen room. Seal off all exits and all doors, except for those that lead here. Riffraff, bring Rocky and Janet here. I think we should make this a social occasion. The 3 unexpected guests shall entertain us with a floor show, which I shall direct. Go.
Hey, a 3-legged man.
Do you mind? Brad should be here any moment now.
Brad?
Yes. Late as always.
Brad, what on earth are you doing here?
Don't play games, Dr. Scott. It was part of your plan, was it not, that Brad Majors and his female should check the layout for you? That's right, isn't it, Dr. Scott?
I can assure you that Brad's presence here comes as a complete surprise to me. As does this setup that you have here. I didn't expect it to be quite so...
Sophisticated, Dr. Scott?
This machine here.
What do you think it is, Doc?
Well, at this precise moment, it's hard to tell. But it appears to be made of a metal that is not of this Earth. I would say it is from another planet.
Dr. Scott! Brad!
Janet!
Rocky!
Dr. Scott! Brad!
Janet!
Rocky!
Dr. Scott! Brad!
Janet!
Oh, Rocky! Oh, Rocky!
Piss off.
Listen! I made him and I could break him just as easily. I'll pull his plug out.
I suppose you intend to do with us as you did for Eddie.
Eddie!
Eddie. I've seen him. He looks terrible.
What do you know of Eddie, Dr. Scott?
I happen to know a great deal about a lot of things. You see, Eddie happens to be my nephew.
Dr. Scott!
Yes, Brad, my older sister's boy. I knew he'd gotten in with a bad crowd, but it was worse than I imagined. Aliens.
You tell him, Doc.
Say a prayer for Eddie. I just defrosted him. His destiny went to his head.
Why, you...
There. That should restrain you all. Magenta.
I'll put him down the waste disposal, Master.
Clever girl.
My feet. I can't move my feet.
My walking stick. My God, I can't move.
It's as if we're glued to the spot. You are! So quake with fear, you tiny fools. Okay, it's star time. Riffraff, set the solar transducer on program 8 and secure all levels at 0.
Relax.
You won't find Earth people quite the easy mark that you imagine. This sonic transducer, it is, I suppose, some sort of audio vibratory physiomolecular transport device.
You better believe it, baby.
You mean?
Yes, Brad. A device that is capable of breaking down solid matter and then projecting it through space.
You mean he's gonna send us to another planet?
Planet, schmanet, Janet. I told you once, I won't tell you twice. You better wise up, Janet Weiss. Your apple pie don't taste too nice. You better wise up, Janet Weiss. I've laid the seed, it should be all you need. You're essential as a pencil, wound up like an E or first string. When we made it, did you hear a bell ring? You gotta block. Take my advice. You better wise up, Janet Weiss. The transducer will seduce ya. It's something you'll get used to. A mental mind fuck can be nice. You better wise up, Janet Weiss. You better wise up. Build your thighs up.
And then she cries out.
Don't get hot and flustered. Use a bit of mustard.
You're a hot dog,
Magenta.
but you better not try to hurt her. Frankfurter, you're a hot dog, but you better not try to hurt her. Frankfurter, you're a hot dog, but you better not try to hurt her. Frankfurter, you're a hot dog, but you better not try to hurt her, Frankfurter.
Oh, God. Magenta, relax. Columbia. The artists are currently in a molecular state somewhere between entrance and exit. When they've pulled themselves together, see that they are prepared for the floor show.
Oh my God, I can't take any more of this. First you ditched me for Eddie, and you threw him like an overcoat for Rocky. You chew people up and you spit them out again. I loved you.
Oh.
Do you hear? I loved you. And what did I get? I tell you, a big fat nothing. You're like a spawn. You take it and take it, and drain people of their affection. I'm out of here. I've had it. I'm out of here. And I mean it.
Feisty, isn't she?
Oh, wow. I dig that. It's wicked. Oh, it's a gas. Groovy. Hitman. It's like a trip. Freak out, baby. I'll take you later.
God, that went for longer than Madonna's career. It's not easy having a good time. Even smiling makes my face ache. And my children turn on me. Rocky's behaving just as Eddie did. Maybe I made a mistake in splitting his brain between the two of them.
When do we return to Transylvania? I grow weary of this planet.
Oh, Magenta, you and your brother Riffraff have both served me well. Loyalty such as yours must be rewarded. And you will find that when the mood takes me, I can be quite generous.
I ask for nothing, Master.
And you shall receive it in abundance. Come, our guests will be growing restless.
And so, by some extraordinary coincidence, the fates it seemed had decided that Brad and Janet should keep their appointment with me. But it was to be in a situation which none of us could have possibly foreseen. And just 2 hours after announcing their engagement, Brad and Janet had both tasted forbidden fruit. This in itself was proof that our host was a man of few morals and some persuasion. What further indignities were we to be subjected to? And what of this sonic transducer and floor show that had been spoken of?
There's a rush of orgasmic lust. Rose to my world, keep you safe from pleasure and pain. It's beyond me, help me, mommy. I'll be good, you will see. Take this dream away. Let's see, I feel sexy. What comes over me? Here it comes again.
Whoa, I feel relief. That time does cease. My confidence has increased. Reality.
Oh.
that delicate satin draped frame as it clung to her thigh. Oh, how I started to cry, for I wanted to be dressed just the same. Oh. Oh. Give yourself over to absolute pleasure. Swim the warm seas of sins of the flesh. Erotic nightmares beyond any measure. And sensual daydreams to treasure forever. Can't you just see it? Oh, 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 oh. Don't dream it, be it. Don't dream it, be it. Don't dream it. Don't dream it. Be it. Don't dream it. Be it. Don't dream it. Be it. Don't dream it.
We've got to get out of this trap before this decadence saps our wills. I've got to be strong. Try to hang on, or else my mind may well snap, and my life will be lived for the thrills.
I can't see.
Frankenfutter! It's all over. Your mission is a failure. Your lifestyle's too extreme. I'm your new commander. You know I'm a prisoner. We return to Transylvania. Prepare the transit beam.
Oh, wait. I can explain. On the day I went away,
goodbye
was all I had to say.
Now
I want to come again and stay.
Oh my mind,
And that will mean I may. 'Cause I've seen blue skies through the tears in my eyes. And now I realize I'm going home.
I'm going home.
everywhere has been the same feeling. Like I'm outside in the rain, wheeling, free to try and find a game, dealing, cards for sorrow and cards for pain. Oh, 'cause I've seen blue skies through the tears, oh, through the tears in my eyes. Oh, and now I realize I'm going home. Yes,
I'm going home. I'm going home.
I'm
Going
home. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going home.
How sentimental.
And also presumptuous of you, Frankenfutter. You see, when I said we were to return to Transylvania, I was referring only to Magenta and myself. You see, you ought to remain here. In spirits, anyway.
My God, that's a laser!
Yes, Dr. Scott. A laser capable of emitting a beam of pure antimatter.
You mean you're going to kill him? What was his crime?
Oh, Brad.
You know what happened to Eddie. Society must be protected.
Exactly, Dr. Scott. And now, Frankenfutter, say goodbye to all this and hello to oblivion.
Do your worst, inferior one.
No! No!
Oh. Did you do this for me? Oh. Silly bitch. No! Oh, Magenta! Oh. Oh, good God!
Yes!
You've killed them.
I thought you liked them. They liked you.
They didn't like me! They never liked me. You saw the way things were. You saw how they were going.
You did right. Oh, shit.
A decision has to be made.
You're okay by me?
I'm sorry about your nephew, Dr. Scott.
Yes, well, perhaps it was for the best?
You should leave now, while it's still possible. You see, we are about to beam the entire house back to the planet of transsexual.
In the galaxy of Transylvania.
Go. No!
Fred, quick, Janice.
Our noble mission is almost over, my most beautiful, sort of bit older sister. And soon we shall return to the moon-drenched shores of our beloved planet.
Ah, sweet transsexual, land of night, to sing and dance once more to your dark refrain, to take that step to the right.
But it's a pelvic thrust. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control. I remember during the time warp, drinking those women's went like nested weeds, and the body would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
Woo! And then a step to the right.
With your hands on your hips.
Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy. Oh, fancy free. So you can't
Hello.
see me. No, not at all. In another dimension.
Don't we make a good
Oh, you're
pair?
resting again.
There you go.
Well secluded. It's just a bit of a mind flip. And then you're there with that mind slip. And nothing can ever be the same. You're spaced out on sensation.
Let's do the sensation.
Here we go.
Let's do the time warp again. Woo! Let's do the time warp again.
And I was walking down the street, just happened to when the snake of a guy gave me an ego wing. It shook me up, it took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the sun was on. He stared at me and I failed to change. Time and nothing ever would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Not the time warp.
And then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
Woo! I bring your knees in tight. But in the pelvic thrust, really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Woo! Ow, ow!
Oh, yeah.